Okay, hey everyone, it is Desiree and we are back with part 3 for our journal kit series. But again, cannot stress enough, just a couple things. 1, Gabby, 2, long. And everything that I'm showing in here doesn't have to go exactly with the kit. Use the techniques that I'm using, what I'm doing with these pieces, and apply them to your own works of arts. You don't necessarily have to have, this kit, but for those of you that do, I hope you're crafting along with me and putting things together. I'm sure you're rewinding if I'm moving too fast or slowing the video down or, just removing the audio altogether and just having fun. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue through. You can see we're getting some bounciness going into our journal and we're filling it up greatly. So today I'm actually we're going to work on some collages and just putting them to decorate the pages. Everything doesn't have to be a pocket. I'm going to take a sip of my drink here. Hold on. It's iced tea. Just saying. Okay. Just to decorate those pages. I've been saying that I think it's great with a journal that Tracy Fox is putting together. She's kind of doing that. She's showing that you can just decorate your pages. You don't have to have it be a tuck or a pocket. So everything we put on our pages doesn't have to do that. Hopefully also, if you're watching this, all of those beautiful Christmas cards that you get, if you get Christmas cards or any type of card that you may get, you're repurposing it. And that's pretty much what I did when it came to the items in here. So, okay, let's get started. So I have these pulled out, so I'm kind of focusing on these. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be the last video or if we are going to go into a fourth. I think we are, because I think the fourth I'm going to save putting on the laces, putting on the trims to the tags or to the cards, and so forth. Now, usually that's something that I do in the beginning. I put my lace trims on the edges and so forth. But for this, I just felt to do that last because, again, I was adding pieces and they were hanging off and everything else just to look at that. All right, so let's look what we have here. We have a collage piece here, and I think that is really, really cute. So let's just find a page that we can do that to. Again, I'm going to keep paging here. And let's see. I've got them pretty well spread out. I think I'm going to add one here, because I have got that there. That's kind of throwing me off. I've got that collage page. So I do want something on this side before our center. And I'm also going to do something with this that I'm going to show you. Okay, let's page back. I'm going to keep my hand here, though. Let's see. Okay, well, now this is something that's kind of different. You know what? I think I'm going to go right here. Okay. So I pulled out some of the, I'm going to call them, tag cuts, cardstock cuts. It's just some extra pieces that I have. And I think I'm going to change this out with this, but keep that there. Okay, so let me pull in, I'll push that to the front, get my ink ready because we can never have enough ink. And I'm going to ink around. If any of you have seen my videos before, and if you're new, just a shout out, welcome. I love to collage. I love to just throw things together and layer them up. So let's see, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to push that right out there. Yes. So I'm going to trim this down. Just cut that off, and I'm going to put some glue, and I think I left this out without my pin in it, so I got to unclog it. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Always put your pin in, because that really clogged up there. This is almost empty. I hope I have enough. So I'm just going to put some glue and have that, you know what, I think I actually want that to go, no, I want that to go just like that. All right, glue that together. And let's see, I'm going to grab some papers just to put in the background. I do like to have papers in the background or fabric. And you know what? I think I'm going to add fabric actually because I love that red. So let's snip that. And again, I'm stopping at, 2 tabs or anything like that. I mean, you can have more tabs if you want. You don't have to stop where I'm stopping. And I'm just going to add some glue. Just little bits. I like it when it curls up. And place that down, and real quick get this up here so I can see. So I will just press that down. Sorry about that scratching sound. And then we'll put this down in the corner. And then we have this, and I think I just want trying to look for a scrap. Awesome sounds we are having. Just want like a small block to put right there. And I'm okay with that sticking out a little bit. I kind of like that. Again, just to give it an edge. Again, just have fun putting those pieces down. So I do hope everyone's having a good day and enjoying this craft along. I hope you are. And I'm going to put that right there. Glue that down. So again, it's not a pocket. Now you can certainly make it a pocket if you want, but I love this idea to have that there. And then again, you can just journal in around it, add something really cute here, if you wanted to. And again, it could be something, as simple as this coming across, As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to, just to decorate that, or you can keep that open. You can journal in that as well. Okay, so that's that one. Just a simple collage. The next thing I think I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to move this out of my way. I'm going to pull in these 2 pieces here, and I'm going to turn them into tags. I just love these being tags, so I'm going to snip that corner. I'm going to flip it around, bring it down to the other corner. I'm going to pinch it, trim that off, and then do the same thing over here. And again, flip that, pinch it, pray I don't get my fingers. All right, so now I'm going to take these, and with my coffee dye, because I haven't gone into this yet. Now, when I coffee dye my papers, everyone keeps asking me, is there a way for, will I be filming this? It's very difficult for me to film this in my kitchen, but I always get 2-sided, like one side's usually darker than the other, and I just love that. So I'm going to let this side be out to write on. So I'm just going to glue these down. Now you could use cardstock from your stash. You can use copy paper. You know, you can have all kinds of fun with it. You can use book pages if you want. Again, whatever it is you would like to use, feel free, have fun with it. And I'm just going to lay that up there. I really love creating masterboards, and I keep using that term because I know I keep mentioning her, but Tracy had put together a class on masterboards, and it was so informative. I really, really enjoyed it. And I just keep making them. It's just too much fun. It's collaging and having fun with it. And I really like the way that she presented it. Okay, so now that I have those backed, I'm going to grab my long scissors and I am going to just cut along. Now you don't have to cut, you can actually tear them so that you can get that grungy edge, which is always fun. And I'm just using the side of the tag as my guide. And then going down this side. Okay. So I'll push that aside. We will be using that very soon. So now we have our two tags that we have going on here as well. So I'm going to put those back into that pocket because I'm actually going to have both of them in there because I like the way they stick out, and we will come back to those by adding our toppers. Okay, so we did a collage, and we'll do another one. We'll do more collaging, but I want to get back to the center. And I'm going to pull this out, this piece here. That's snuggled in there. I'm going to move that out of my way again because that bell's starting to drive me crazy. Oh my God, I only inked one side. Let's quick ink around. So what's great with our papers, I'm going to create some scrappy pieces coming down that can be pulled out. And let's see, what I want to do is I'm going to tear that, and then I'm going to tear across. All right, so I'm just going to keep on tearing different widths. I'm not going to put too much in here, and no inking. I'm actually not going to ink, so I'm going to lay that one there. Matter of fact, I want the straight edge up. And I believe, I've seen a couple people do this, but I think I first saw it with Nick. I think her YouTube channel is called Nick the Booksmith. And I'm going to put this here, and then I'm actually going to come in with my scissors so that it can be straight. And we'll put that one there. And then let's come in with a book page. Just putting a few in, you know, not too many, because I still want to have this for my collaging. I'll tear off the bottom of that. And we'll have one more tear. And we'll put that up there. And then I actually want to pull in some from our bag, you know, those that we cut. So I'm going to put a piece of this in here. Again, I'm going to keep that straight edge, but I'm just going to tear off the bottom. And actually, so all I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to put a line of glue along the top. And then I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, not much. And I'm just going to glue those right across the top. We'll put our, let's see, do I want this side or do I want this side? I think I want this side showing. All right, so we're going to go across with that one. And I'm just lining them up, making sure they're not sticking out. I like that fringe down there. And then I'm going to put this right above it. Now you can put as many of these as you want. But I'm just kind of like lining them up along that top edge. And then we'll come in with our book page next. So I'm just putting just a few in here, going across the top. All right, so we have those, and let's see, do we want to add anything else? Oh, why not? Let's put this right up in there. And then we'll have this. It's almost like it secured it. All right, so I'm going to hold that because it is coffee dyed, so it's a little wrinkly. So what we have here, I mean, people can tear them out or they can just flip through them, put little tiny notes throughout, so it's like a straggle type of notebook. Now let's look at the front. Let's have some fun with that. Oh, I love that ornament. Put that there. Here's a little tiny straggle of a piece of fabric that we can use. And we can put that there as well. And you all just heard me do that. I'm actually going to take a piece of this. Oops. And I actually want that to come along down the bottom. And then we're just going to put that there. I want that to hang down. And then I just like to hold that just a little bit because it's like a lace type material, but it's not like a fabric lace. You see how that moved? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull in a block, and I'm just going to put that right on top of that and push down, so then that won't shift. All right, let's ink along this one. Now hopefully that'll hold. Put that there. And you can see I'm not pushing down yet. There might be something that I want to tuck in there. Now, this I'm okay, so I'm going to push her down. Now, I do want to add a topper to this because I'm going to be gluing that down, and I do want it to have a topper. So I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to snip it in half, and hopefully, there we go. Sometimes as you get thinner, they're tougher to tear. And I'm gonna fold this on an angle so that I can get that point, so that I can pull it through. And then I want to twist it because I want the, when it comes to these, I want the wrong side there, and then I can just fold this up. And I'm actually just going to put a dot of glue on that. And fingers crossed, hold. And then we can put that right there. Now you could add some embellishments from your house on this to make this stand out. But I'm actually just going to glue this right down, or you could have made that a pocket. You know, again, whatever you're looking to do. And then we'll do that. Let's check this. Yep, now she's secured there, so I can move that. And that's our little tiny flip with some scrappies. That was really cute. I mean, you could staple the top if you want, but since there's liquid adhesive, you know, people can just tear pieces off and add them throughout their pages if we want. All right, so let's get this back into our center. And what I do is when I put this back in, I lift up these pages here that we glued as well and just put that backing, that back piece in there, and then slide that down, and it'll stop a little higher than it was before because of the glue line. And you can see, great job. But even if that came out a little bit along the bottom, I'd be okay with that. I think that would add even more. So now we have this, and then this is just, you know, something that they can just add a secret note and have that hanging there. Okay, let's do another collage. Now let's do that on this side. So the last collage was here, so I am going to look for something on this side, and I think this is actually going to be the spot. I'm going to keep my hand here. Oh, now what's this one? Oh, we're going to do this one right here. No, that's the pocket. Let's see. We have the red piece there, and we have that. We have that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that back here. Well, I don't know. See, I'm trying to balance out the pages. I overthink this. Yes, I said that. Okay, we're going to do this right here. That bead out of my way. All right, and I'm going to do it in this upper corner because I've got my fabric tab down here. So let's start out with that. Let's look at something that can no, that would just be too much. That would be upside down. I think that would be cute. Let's see, I'm running out of little tiny tags here, which is awesome. We still have our back to do. I don't want to add that. Let's add a small strip of music. Just coming off like that. So I think I'm actually going to glue that because I'm going to forget that that's there. So just a line. And then I'll lift that up. I'm just going to put that there. And then I think what I'm going to do I have an idea. Okay, so remember our bags. right? Right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bag under here, like that. All right, so I'm going to shorten it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up, and then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put a line of glue in there. Well, that was a fun noise. I'm just going to push across. Let's ink around these. And nobody says you have to go up top either. So I think we're going to go in the center here. I'm going to ink around this, keeping that top open. All right, so now we're going to take that. Now I want to grab just a small piece of that eyelash. This stuff is, I'm just saying, it is not fun to work with. It just goes all over the place. It's amazing. When you think you're able to tie a knot, you're not. You're pulling on these other threads. It's just absolutely amazing. But I'm going to attempt to get a knot onto this. There we go. Just to add some interest there. And I think this is just going to go like that. I don't think I'm going to keep that behind it. I'm going to do that. And that package is just going to come off the side there. So we're going to get some glue. We're going to get some glue down. Now I had that sitting a certain way. Here we go. We're going to have that sit on there like that. Then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put more glue on this package. And I'm going to put it all on the back. So remember what I said, use that packaging. Packaging is awesome. And I'm just going to put that in the center on an angle. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. And I'm going to push that down, and I am going to hold it because this is a glassine bag. All right, so we still have that. And what can we put in there? Well, we can put that. And we can put that. So there you go. You have a small little tiny pocket there. And as those get down in there, you can still get them out. So that is really fun and cute. And if these come out the side, that is perfect. See, this eyelash yarn is amazing. All right. So I do believe that we've done a lot of decorating. We know where our pieces are going to sit. We've got our tabs in. We did a couple collages. We've created a pocket here. So we can actually put a, it's too wide. I'm trying to think here. Oh, we can put this little tiny book in here because this is a little tiny book. So let's tuck that right in there. That'll hold nicely. And again, if it goes down, it's not going to go down too far into the curb. You're still going to be able to get that out. We have our envelope here. We have our bands with the flips. We have a pocket here, so we can put that there. And what's nice is, since this is that 3D, that'll sit right over it. So we can set that down like that. So you can see now I'm just filling in areas where I think they're missing something. We're going to take care of those. We've got this. So we can put something here. So let's put the tree there. That looks really cute. We have our other fold out for private notes. And then we have this. And then our beginning. So here's what we have left. So we have that half sheet of the music. We have this tag. We have these little bits here from our coffee dyed and our paper. Here's another piece of coffee dyed. We've got this card. We've got this awesome huge tag. We've got the Let It Snow banner. We've got that. These pieces of fabric here that are left. And then this tag that just drives me crazy because the stocking's upside down. Yeah, I'm just saying. And we've got this one here. So this is, I mean, these are the pieces that we have left. I mean, we have some more scraps. And then, of course, we haven't even touched our lace yet because we haven't done that part. So let's work on the back of our journal. So we will be going into a 4th video because then that's going to do all of the laces and the trims off the tags and everything else. All right, so let's get these up here. And I think I want this. And I want this. And I want that. And of course, my papers. Okay, so first I do want to get my topper on this. So I think for that, I want, yes, the black and white. So I'm going to snip this. And I am going to angle these these cuts. And then just fold it up. And I like to make the front shorter. I'm just going to put a V in that, and I'm going to put that right over that hole there. And I'm going to grab my mini stapler, but again, you can use a regular stapler for this. You don't have to have a mini one. Matter of fact, I don't think Stampin' Up! Even has this anymore. And I'm just gonna staple right down. And it does, it crinks up the tassels when you use this. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So let's ink around this. And I don't need to ink around that. I am going to cut a strip from this, or tear, as we will say, because we'll do that. I'm going to put that there. I do want a piece of book page. So you can see I'm coming off this piece again to get those different textures, different elements. And then I think I want that to go right there. So we just have this element of different layers. And I just literally put my hand in my ink pad, the whole hand. Well, they say we got to get into our work. Right, right. All right. So I'm going to have that. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to shift that down, and now we're going to start gluing. Put that there. This was next. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit. And we're going to bring that down. And then I want that to sit. Perfect. I want this to be shorter. Or do I? Because that's going to go right across it. Yeah, I want this to be a little shorter. Let's see if I can tear that. Of course not. Sometimes when you get too small, you just can't tear it. Or you got to go down further. All right, so yeah, we will do that. And then I'm just going to pull at it to make it straggled. Yep, it's a technical term. All right, perfect. So I'm building the collage off of the back instead of putting all of this on the back at once. And then that's going to go right across that. So for right now, I'm going to get glue and I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so let's grab our book. We're going to go right to the back. Okay, I glued it onto my work surface. Just want to make sure it's not wet. All right. So now we are going to put this right here. So now we'll be able to put all of our glue. I do like to put a little bit more of the glue on this because again, it's on the cover and it's going to, you know, be bent and folded and everything else. And I'm going to put that on an angle. Now you can have it up high, but I want this kind of in the center. And I'm just going to push down. Making sure it's getting around that staple. So now we have our back done. That's the back. That's the front. And again, we can still write around that, which is awesome. Okay. I think, though, I am going to add another one of these all inked up. I just really like that. It's almost like a looking glass. And I'm going to pull that up, go around the edges to make them deeper if I can. These are very sticky. This was a packaging idea that I had, and so I've got thousands of them. And let's see, where do I want to put that? I want to put that right down there. Just like the difference that it gives. I love that you can see through it. Again, just adds a little bit something, something. Okay. All right. Yes, this video's ending just a little bit more, or a little bit earlier, which I'm sure some will be happy with. But let's just do a final flip because we have these pieces left. I know what I'm going to do with these, but let's get our other pieces in. Let's see. So we have that there. We can also add, you know, we can put that as a backdrop. We have our 2 tags. We have that. And again, collage doesn't have to be a pocket, but you can certainly turn them into a pocket very easily. Now I know this is a pocket here. We have those. We have that. We can take this and we can put that there like that. I am not going to use this. And let's see, we just have our 1 piece. Now this, believe it or not, I mean, you could put that there, but no, I don't like that there. Let's not get carried away. I just need one more spot. Do I have another pocket? So this is going to go in to where did that pocket go? You all know I'm looking for that one pocket, right? There it is. I found it. We can put that right there. Okay, so we have all of our pieces put in for right now. So what we have left is our laces to add to the edge of our book pages if we choose, the toppers to our tags. Here's all of our ribbons too that we'll pull in. These are great for toppers, so I do keep them. Some more ribbon, and we have a small piece of lace, different types of lace left. So again, in the next video, we are going to finish this up and do a final page through. So again, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you truly are crafting along with me. And again, taking these ideas and putting them into your own journals or your own paper crafts. It doesn't have to be just journals. It can be cards. It can be albums. Scrapbooking. It can be whatever it is that you like to create. If you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I will have the playlist for this link down below as well if you've missed the first 2 episodes. And if you're just curious to know what was in the kits when I showed them, I'll have that in that playlist as well. Continue to enjoy this. Enjoy this process. Don't stress. It doesn't matter what yours looks like. It doesn't matter how it comes out. It is a piece of art. And you made it. You took the time. So appreciate it. Enjoy it. That is the beauty of this craft. If you haven't yet, I'd love for you to be here, part of my group. So make sure you hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you did like this video, if you just stopped by for a little bit. And I just want to take another moment to thank each and every one of you for being here. I truly am grateful for all of my subscribers. And I love reading all of your comments. But again, guys, we do it each and every day. We just really don't know it. But I want you all to always, always be creative. Until the next video, guys, take care.